Oh man, I don't know how long it's been, but yeah, like I said, my last video was like what? I don't know, a month ago, 2 months ago, I don't know when. And I talked about the quantum TV situation. Well, one of the reasons why I don't talk about certain topics is because people like to flag shit. So I talked about quantum TV and the hypocrite stuff and all the nature that happened. And then the next minute I know, I get a copy, I got a strike on one of my videos for videos that I made 2 years ago. So pretty much I didn't care, and in some real life situation was going on where it took up most of the time, and it pretty much the hype of it was this week, pretty much ending a whole 2-year situation that I had to deal with because of one fucking incompetent person. And that's all over. From 2021, last summer, to this summer, all that shit is over with now. So I got less stress to worry about. Less money, but less stress. Like I said, real life situation happened. And to mitigate that situation, I was watching, was watching pro wrestling, which was Stardom. Got me a Stardom subscription service. It's only like $9, and started watching all the matches and stuff to de-stress myself and have fun in between this crap. And everything was going good. So I get an email about a live that Super Slide made, because they know I like to just counter his argument points because that's like the closest one. I don't watch Bernard Riley. I don't watch Reg the Bad Guy. I don't watch all the usual suspects no more, because I really don't give that shit my energy no more. So he did this live with this dude right here, because he is a kid compared to me. What, he's like 27? Yeah, he's a kid. And he's doing the same shit that all these other people doing. Somebody told me, also too, he was on Bernard Riley's stream, and he was saying some off the wall shit, and people were just getting on him because he was saying some off the wall shit. So now he has a beef with the Black Manosphere, just like the rest of these dudes. And he's now making just videos against Passport and sysbm. So let me tell you what this guy's strategy is. Because, let me see. This dude has 5,047 subscribers. He only gets like 5 something views. I know, he only get like 100 something views. So how a channel so small and got no views at all can get a subscribers in that large number? It's not really large, but this dude has 5,047 subscribers. But if you look at his videos, all of his videos is in the hundreds. So this guy has to make clickbaity headlines, kind of like that other kid. What's his name? who was in Arrest the Bad Guys chat talking shit about the red pill space. I forgot the dude name is. This was a young dude who talk about game and shit like that. Forgot his name. But all he does is talk about hip hop music and rap. And he wanted to equate that to him being this savant of content when everybody does the same hip hop rap content bullshit. And you know you can dig in that market and you can get a lot of views from it. So this guy thinking that he can hit high number views going at the Passport and sysbm, just like Super Sly tried it. And when Super Sly was wrong, he pretty much took down all of his back catalog, talking shit about red pill men and talking shit about sysbm, because people were going to defer to it. The shit that he said and made up and all the you know, the dirty little secret bullshit that he had, he didn't want that to be brought up. So he erased his past. So he was gone. Now he got a little minion, this guy who got a gripe with the black manosphere, but he's gonna go after Passport guys and sysbm and call them lame, right? So I confronted him and I said, do you want men to go out here and waste thousands of hours to date women here? I mean, and he says, you're slow, blah, 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 blah. And I said, dude, your channel is small. You buying subs. How you have 5,000 subs, but your views are so low? So you was just buying subs. I said, you're the slow one, because if you were smart, you would have went in and tapped into another market. I said, the red pill space and MGTOW been here for 20 something years. Everybody made videos, even the networks went after it, and they still here. Everybody's still here. People got sued left and right for slandering MGTOW and incels and everything else. They just won't actually show it on the news that a lot of people won their cases. And a lot of people have money now. He's doing the same formula that everybody else is doing. The Melanie Kings, the AMSs, all these other people. This is one of the reasons why I keep taking a whole bunch of breaks from making videos and stuff, because these people, they don't stop. Their numbers are way too much. And at some point you get tired of like countering these motherfuckers. You just gotta let them burn themselves out. Like I said, I made my declaration like last year when I said this. I said, most of the time I'm gonna go off topic, but if I come back on topic, it'll just be like once in a while or to counter certain points, and then that. I already made my points about traveling and sysbm. I already made them, but then I iterate on them for people who's new or whatever. This is why I broke it down the way I did in all my videos. There's these dudes just gonna come out of nowhere. Let me tell you the reason why this kid is is coming at the Passport and sysbm. Kind of like Super Sly. First, for a kid to be 27 years old, because he is a kid, why you're online? Because he burnt through all the people around him. He burnt through the experiences that he should get because he did it all at once. So when these people burn through all their experiences, they know how bad it is out there. They know how bad it is in society, but they want to have this ability to talk shit about people. And they can't do this kind of shit in real life to face to certain people. These guys are not gonna go to everyday dudes they think are weird and losers and call them lame. They're not gonna do that because, well, somebody gonna have a bullet for them. You can't go around talking shit without getting the bullet towards you. That's the whole point. So you can't act tough. You can't walk around here calling people lame and all this other stuff. You gotta be appropriate, even includes myself included. So of course they want to go online because now they can't go around talking shit about people with their friends. They can't have sex with other people's wives and girlfriends because now the guys they want to talk down to don't have interactions with them. So what's the best thing they can do? Come online and bash a group of men who they think they lower than. I mean, who they think is lower than them. So then they're gonna make a whole bunch of videos about guys losing, a whole bunch of videos about Passport and sysbm, and they're gonna make a whole bunch of videos trying to act like they they're gonna make a whole bunch of videos just going after a group of people so they can get their views up and they can get a bunch of people on their side. Super Sly's community pretty much got stagnant after they went to sysbm and Passport. Most people saw that chat, saw the people that was in the chat, saw the people on the thing, guys like BMT that was on there talking shit about the manosphere, and people just clocked everybody that was on that side talking shit and didn't let them back on their panels. This is the reason why a lot of the refugees from other channels, from Mr. Fantastic channel, Bernard Riley channel, and all these other channels that used to house these dudes, now they're on the SBE side, saying some other shit, right? So I called out Ty City and basically told them, I'm like, y'all just as worse as the game dudes, the dating coaches, and everybody else, because y'all are always responding to shit and y'all don't check no facts. So Melody King did a live with a guy who's supposedly a 50-year-old virgin. So she gives him the worst advice ever, and she pretty much exposed her that she ain't the so-called nice person she was. Just like how, Danica Marie wasn't the so-called nice person she was, and Game Changer kind of took a big ass L on it, and that made me stay away from him. Your girl Jessica X, she haven't been on any kind of panels and making any things ever since she can't take people's talking points. Ever since Zero, he comes in and out the space, he don't make no lives. She can't take talking points from Zero. Zero's gone. And I really truly believe they probably talk behind the scenes or talk to each other, whatever. Not talk to each other behind the scenes. I'm talking about they had a live chat or whatever. Because he still, he said he talked to Aegon, had phone conversations with Aegon. So they probably talk offline or whatever, right? Personally. Or probably talking some kind of private chat or whatever, not lives no more. So your girl Jessica X, everybody, from everybody, it's been slow. Literally half of the year been slow. Haven't been any type of drama, and they couldn't attach the shit. This is the reason why views are so damn low, because now ain't nothing big enough to come out because people get tired of the same shit. So now they trying to start back up with Passport and sysbm. And it's a tired shit that I really bust. I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to get my 2 cents in it a little bit. But at the same time, I tell you the truth, I'm not really into it now. It was 2020, the peak of it. 2019 was the peak of it. Now it's not. I don't care for it. I said what I said. I got videos that will hold up to the day when these people talking shit, but I'm just going to iterate all the new people that come towards sysbm. Melanie King, this dude, and everybody else that keep copping up saying shit, I'm gonna break it down. These guys want you to be here and be a joke. They want you to burn through your money doing their concept, meaning that you're supposed to go all over this country just to find some one girl. You're supposed to burn through $6 million or $10,000 just to go find a certain type of girl for her to play you or do some other shit instead of going to the right source in the right country and getting what you want. Meaning that your success rate in the country where the woman is from is going to be a lot higher than doing it in a so-called New York, LA, Atlanta, whatever. They don't want you to be successful. They want you to fail over and over and over again so they can laugh at you. And they want you to be so exhausted from dealing with the women here that you'll take it just about anything. And you'll be just in the same category as them. So this guy is one of the dudes who try to talk about going outside. And we already destroyed that point. And yeah, your boy DJ Kuda traveled and he doesn't want to come back to the United States. Ain't this the same dude who was telling guys talking shit about traveling? But he decided to go travel. He did it for himself. And he changed his mind. Ain't this the same shit that happened with C Boogie a couple years ago when he went overseas and he said he wanted to get a place over there and the women were a lot better than they was here. It's funny as hell that these dudes always talk shit, always talk down to something that they never do, and when they finally do it, they look dumb as shit, and dumb as shit doing the shit that they said they wasn't gonna do, looking like big ass hypocrites, which is, it was almost a real joke. So Brad's your bad guy, still doing the same shit he always do, letting women on panels talking down to men. That's why his views is in the shitter. Most of the other people.
So just no. I tried. No.
Most of the other people in the so-called black manosphere, without O'Shea, it's decimate. You know, Obsidian exposed himself to be a super simp. Asking people for money again, but this dude said he was a man of means. Bernard Riley turned this whole show into a female talking point or whatever. Like I said, I don't keep up with a whole bunch of people, man. They've been doing the same shit, but they just they don't have a lot of topics. That's why their views are low. And your boy Mr. Fantastic, I was right about him. Once he stopped doing manosphere shit, basically his views went all the way down. I told everybody about Mr. Fantastic. I pretty much told everybody about Todd City and then the SPE dudes. The SPE dudes is just like the dating coaches, and they just like the guys that are against traveling and passport. They just sit here and think that their way is the best, and they sit there and think that talking down to men who shame, blame, and explain is going to really change something and make videos. But they just change the way they talk and they try to get a movement. SPE is just a divert change of a movement of people. If you look in the chat, most of the people in that chat have been sexually compromised, like MOC says. Some of these dudes have sex with old ass women. Some of them have sex with overweight. Some of them have kids with messed up women. And it's funny as shit that, you know, you see the same dudes in chats who told their stories, but they forgot that we know their stories. Just like Mr. Perfection decided to tell his story and then try to talk about me. And I'm like, you know I know your story, right? This is why you don't come online telling your damn story in your business. Because people gonna throw it in your face. I don't pay attention to Game Changer. I don't pay attention to none of this other stuff. Like, I don't pay attention to none of them, man. I pretty much, like, gave up on these people. I can't stand listening to them for more than a couple minutes unless I'm downloading something or unless I'm, like, working on something and I gotta hear something in the background. But other than that, you know, even your boy Tommy Sotomayor got kicked off YouTube. And this guy was talking mad shit about the Black Manosphere, but at least the Black Manosphere is still around, and Tommy is what, on OnlyFans? And he got kicked off YouTube, which I find hilarious after he got punched in the face by that chick. And like, all these people turned out to be a joke at some point. All of them turned out to be jokes. They got their comeuppance, and pretty much you won. I don't even think that a lot of people should even feed into this shit, because that's what they want. Just like how Miniature Jap did what he did, and then he made a fool of himself going on Fresh and Fit, proving that I was right about him saying that he believed in black women, and they let him down, and then sit back and call people passport perverts. But then this nigga's a peacock show off, and then shows up to a fucking conference about passports. The guy that created the damn conference about passports and sysbm, because he want to associate himself with it. The guy that created the conference, and he shows up after he talks shit, showing just how, you know, flimsy that damn fucking press that conference was. Everybody after that event, don't mess with each other like that. After that event, everything fell apart. Wait, there's a truck. Kevin Samuels, they put so much stock in Kevin Samuels that they thought that they can ride Kevin Samuels' coattails. What they didn't expect was Kevin Samuels passing. Once Kevin Samuels went down, you seen Melody King and all these other people trying to grab up all of the men that he had. But the fact is, every single dude who was out here praising Kevin Samuels, all of these dudes got exposed for being a secret blue pill dude and being a guy who couldn't get over the fact that these motherfuckers was done, and nobody want to deal with them like that. So everybody burnt their bridges to not go in the same space. So this is why now it's divided now. Everybody got exposed. Like I said, I don't trust like certain people that I see in chats and on other people's channels. I don't trust none of these guys no more. And I don't mind them not watching nothing of mine's, because they got exposed already. Once you take a position of certain things and you say certain things on live, nobody gonna want to mess with you like that. Super Triz, remember him? Saying that he couldn't leave, he didn't want feminism to go because it's so easy for him to get ass and sex. That's why you don't see him coming up on panels and shit in the Black Manosphere no more. He got exposed. The rest of the guys, they see the Black Manosphere was a joke. Now, last remnants of certain people who, Reg the Bad Guy group of people, those are the stowaways, the misfits. They go on his channel and voice their opinion. You know, dude that used to be on Citizen Lou, he took a lot of shots at MOT, but MOT probably not watching Reg the Bad Guy's channel. Most people they stop fucking with Reg the Bad Guy because he's a hypocrite and he's a simp. This the same guy who always make the same mistakes with the same women, right? Always make the same with the same women. First, he let Reigning Woman and her simp start blocking people that was giving him Patreon money. Then he let Mika B do whatever she want. He let Reigning Woman do what she want, and the other guy that she with him. Then he let the Urkel chick talk crazy. Then he let the Margany or something like that talk her trash. Every single time he let certain people go on his channel talking trash to people, and they taking shots from his channel and talking about sysbm and passport. And you see he stopped doing that shit too, because everybody left his shit. A lot of people didn't understand, and a lot of these dudes, they want hate. And also guys like this, they want hate watchers. They want people to come in and engage them. That's why they know that the passport community, now how good and bad it is, will come in and swarm them. Just like how when somebody talks shit about MGTOW, the views go all the way up, but the ratio, the likes, the dislikes go all the way down. I mean, the dislikes go all the way up. A lot of these dudes are begging for attention because, like I said, they burnt their social life in real life. They burnt their social life, and they're stuck in a position where they can't go around talking shit in real life, so they got to do it online. This is why they want you to come outside, so you can be out there, so they can talk shit about you in your face, but don't understand that everybody has a tool or a weapon and easily can get you out of here. People won't be playing with you. They don't play. A lot of people, there's a lot of chaos going on out here nowadays. But for them, they feel safer, or how can I say it? They feel it's better for them now. They can find a group of people they can talk about, because the people that they want to talk about the most are not around anymore. They're not in clubs. They're not all this stuff. The same people who talk about going outside, they don't say that shit to the women. Women are outside right now in cars on fucking TikTok. Most of these women are on TikToks. So I don't hear these people telling women to throw down their phones and stop being on social media and go outside, because yeah, they are outside, but they still not interacting with people. They're living online mostly. They could be outside right now and on TikTok dancing and doing all that. So you're trying to tell a group of men to interact with women who are already online. You can't tell me that nobody's online. Even the people who say they're not online, they're online. They got an online account. They got a Facebook. They got a Twitter. They got something. So, and everybody's lying like they out here doing all this other stuff. They're lying. Then, you know, the man of tomorrow made a live yesterday about sysbm and passport winning. It was got the smuggle dude who talking about he don't want to sit at the table with a bunch of guys. Who asked you to sit at the table with the same people anyway? A lot of these dudes come up with this kind of practical thing, or they come up with this shit where they put themselves as a leader, and they put themselves as more important than they actually are. A lot of these, nobody asked nobody to work with you. Nobody wanted to work with a Snuggles. Nobody cares about you, my man. So for you to come out nowhere and say, hey man, you know, I don't want to be around sex mongers and stuff. I don't want to sit at the same table. You know, what are they doing to change the situation? It's like, leave them alone, because you didn't say anything about the women. You was in chats. I seen you in chats saying some other shit, and all you did was troll and do other shit. Now you want to be serious and moral. You want to have morals now? It's a joke seeing these people talk about morals when all they was doing was moralless things the whole time. Now they want to put morals on you because they knew you had a standard on yourself. Now you want to have a little fun, but they want to keep you in a moral stance so they can take advantage of your morals.